What was it?
When we were young men in the military, your father and I were recruited for a project. They told us it was biological warfare, a virus.
But here's what they never want people to understand. None of it works without public compliance. The entire agenda depends on fear, deception, and obedience, while the machinery is built behind closed doors. According to Bill Gates' former staffer, the moment people learn the damning information she's about to reveal, the entire globalist operation begins collapsing in real time.
My name is For 12 years, I was a virologist for Bill Gates at one of the most powerful global health organizations on Earth. I thought I was saving people. I was actually helping build the machinery to kill billions. It was a rainy night in this cold waterfront mansion outside Seattle, fall of 2023, just the inner circle. My boss stands up, eyes flat and dead like a shark's, and says in this calm, almost hungry voice, 15% was pathetic. They fight us. They keep fucking breeding. They won't lie down and die like they're supposed to. So, we're raising the fucking target. He let it hang there, then dropped the hammer. He said 84%, billions erased in our lifetime. My stomach twisted so hard I thought I'd puke right there. He hadn't told the world yet, but we knew his foundation would close in 20 years. Now I understood. It's a countdown to mass extinction. Hit 84% and they shut the lights off. Mission accomplished. No more foundation, no more evidence, just silence. He got this twisted, almost sexual look on his face and kept going. We're creating something special, he said. A fast-acting HIV that transmits through the air, full CD4 cell destruction. But we've added enhanced mucosal binding so it spreads like the flu. One cough in a crowd, 6 weeks later, their immune systems are liquefied from the inside. The African labs are perfect. Endless primates, no oversight, perfect for serial passage. DARPA's vectors make it unstoppable. Hantavirus is already a horror show. Lungs bleeding out, drowning in your own fluids while you suffocate awake. We're weaponizing it for easy person-to-person spread. Then he smiled, this creepy, soulless smile. And the rats, he said, we've rewritten their brains. Neural tropism. They don't just carry it anymore. They hunt. They swarm into homes at night. Bite, shit, piss everywhere. Living, breathing plague bombs that never stop coming. Cheap. Self-replicating. Impossible to contain. When the meeting ended, he pulled me close and whispered, "You get it. The beauty of it. The screaming will go on for a while, but eventually it stops. The planet will be quiet again. Peaceful." I ran that same night, grabbed every file I could and disappeared. I've been terrified ever since. The man is a monster now, completely deranged and obsessed. He's got DARPA and secret biolabs across Africa, churning out nightmare after nightmare. He started with 15% and got addicted. Now he wants 84%, and he's not going to stop until the bodies pile so high the rest of us are buried. If you're hearing this, I'm still alive for now. The new strains are already being grown. The rats are being released. That 20-year clock is ticking down. This is real. It's coming. Please, believe me before it's too late.
She's not wrong about Gates and his biolab cartel weaponizing the hantavirus. It was never considered highly contagious between humans until very recently. In fact, early 1990s hantavirus fact sheets explicitly stated the virus was not transmissible person to person. So now with authorities suddenly warning about rapid human spread, people have every right to ask what changed. What she didn't mention, because it fell outside of the scope of her personal work, is that Gates and his network developed hantavirus mRNA vaccines in parallel with the weaponized virus itself. And the results of the hantavirus vaccine human trial conducted by the military? 98% of participants injected with the experimental vaccine suffered adverse events. And for the record, in case they try to change the narrative when the media gets involved in the propaganda push, the DNA plasmid was created at the Fort Detrick BSL-4 Army Lab, just like the shady origins of the mRNA vaccine, which RFK Jr. revealed was actually created by the US military, before it was handed over to Moderna and Pfizer for the public rollout. Keep all of this in mind when the mainstream media is gaslighting you and cranking up the pressure to take the miracle vaccine for an engineered pandemic. Also keep in mind that hantavirus is listed in Pfizer's 38-page documents. It's on page 33. Hantavirus is one of 1,233 listed side effects of the COVID vaccine. Just another coincidence, I'm sure you'll agree. If you're doing your own research and digging into dangerous topics online like this one, you need to be protected. Legacy VPNs? Forget it. Proton? It's literally funded by the WEF and DU. Let that sink in. Express, Nord, Surfshark. They all keep logs. They all cave to warrants. They're all headquartered in 5949 countries that will hand your IP over faster than you can blink. You need something that can't betray you. That's VP.net, the world's first trustless VPN. No central servers they can raid, no logs they can seize because there's nothing to seize. It runs on blockchain nodes spread across thousands of independent operators. Even if the entire US government demands your data, there's nobody to hand it over to. It's mathematically impossible to de-anonymize you. Do it before you dig any deeper. VP.net/TPV. That's all it takes to keep your searches, your passwords, your fingerprints, your downloads, and your late night rabbit holes completely private. No logs, no backdoors, no subpoenas that ever get answered. VP.net/TPV. One click and you're gone. Smart people are already there. See you on the other side.